Ortho Bro story time. Be me. Ortho Bro on call. ER call for consult about toe injury. The toe was injured 3 months ago and it never healed. Ah shit. Web. Behind the curtain I smell a familiar smell. Gangrene. Sniff. Open the curtain and there is this woman. BMI is plus 40. Leg is black, we have to amputate below knee. Reluctantly agree, mainly because of the smell. Get her to OR. The nurse call me doc, can you come here a minute? What's wrong? Oh. Veil.sh. There were no knees. There is black ankle and there is fupa, and connected by leathery cylindrical meat. Tried to palpate the kneecap, just fat. This is before anesthesia got her under, so I asked her to bend her knees. Nope.png. Whatever motion she did was covered with her fat, and because she's so fat she couldn't fully bend her knees. Bring in the ray machine. 4 images later we located bone cut point. BTW, there was no knee joint, her knees are so fucked up she must have been ambulating through her hips, and DM has ruined her nerves. Anesthesia tried to give her spinal. 40 minutes later, they give up because they couldn't feel her spine and get her to bend over. They decide to go for GA. Neck too short and fat, they have difficult time to intubate. After some struggle they managed to get her under. Start surgery. 5 inches deep of pure fat until I got to actual muscles and bone. Bone just cracked with a Gilly saw. Muscles are all atrophied with fatty infiltration. Have to put 3 drains to make sure the flaps survive. I finished the amputation in 30 minutes, closing the wound took over an hour. That's how big her leg was. Gloves are too oily from the fat, everything I hold slipped from me. Anesthesia want her in I could because her blood sugar was 600 when she was admitted. Visitor morning after for my tour. The nurse tell me she refuse insulin because only people with diabetes take it and she's not diabetes. Realize I'd have to go for another amputation if she stayed in my care. Shift her to medicine. Be me. A sad, fat loser. Decide I won't be a fat loser anymore. Sad is okay, sad stays. Hit the gym, lift heavy. Talk to no one at gym, disregard bitches and betas, get only gains. Go home. Neighbor smiles at me. I do as I didn't see her and fake it by clenching my jaw so hard my teeth hurt. Sigmagigacad.png. Arrive home. Mom is so proud she celebrates my gains with a daily bottle of wine. She starts hitting on me. At least dad is not hitting her anymore. Go to my room. 4chan.org/fit. Argue with strangers online about macros and protein brands for hours. Feel disdain for plebs, they can't make it. Block every thread with a girl because I'm 273 days on no nut for spiritual gains. Spirit so big Jesus himself appears at night to tell me to unleash my seed. I give my yogurt for the Lord. Tomorrow I'll do legs, I promise. Be me, 6 feet 4 inches 260 husky but muscular and fit. Final year of college but I'm 25 so I'm a bum. B 2007. Luckily my employer thinks I graduated so I have a job. Finished college. Literally next week 27-year-old GF tells me she's pregnant. Work 6 months, apply to grad school for MBA. Go at night, work during day. Eat takeout every day at work. Eat pizza and bagels at night class. Eat whatever dinner the wife made when Jay get home. Gain 100 pounds in 3 years and graduate. Spend next 3 years on maintenance, still lose 30 pounds just by not eating a pizza a day on top of my food. 2013, I started weight cutting calories and skipping meals whenever I could. No plan, just quite simple, don't eat if I'm not dying. Work out when I feel like it, average 3x a week. Literally lose 1 pound a month for 5 straight years. Very little loose skin, some muscle loss but I put it back on. Been yoing a bit. 10 up 10 down. Had a 20 pounds swing up but got it back. Be me. Be social circle maxing since I moved to a new city. Now have a good amount of friends and people I can hang out at conventions with. Still no GF, don't even try. because I don't want to be seen as a creep and I'm not sure how to ever go from a friends group to hooking up with someone or GF and not make it weird. Plus having friends is more important than pussy anyway, so I just shrug and say whatever. One time somehow hit it off with this one girl who I had been friends with for a while and we go on a few dates. Seems like she's really into me. After one date, we banged, where it seemed like she was falling head over heels for me. She gets really weird and starts saying some shit like, she thinks I'm basically a fraud, and just doing this, making friends, joining these interest groups etc., to prey on women. I'm kinda stun-locked by this because that's the exact opposite of me. Eva already denied my own sexuality to this extent and I'm getting plastered as a potential predator. She apologized after, but I dipped pretty hard after that. Told her we could be friendly but I don't want to see her anymore. She goes nuts over the next few weeks trying to get back together, but I'm completely over her at this point and kinda just ignore her until she stops. Still see her now and then when our friends meet up but don't really engage with her. That was all almost a year ago. Still got that hamster spinning in my brain. I've spent almost my whole life suppressing my sexuality and I know I shouldn't, but this experience makes me kind of feel like I was right about it. Yeah, I can attest to this. Be me. Or Shadork. Hated working out / physical fitness. Was pretty good as a classical violinist. Considered going to college for performance. One blind audition, I was cherried and 7 chairs went to States. Decided it wasn't worth it. Don't play anymore at 35, I haven't played in 8 years. Meanwhile, I've been working out since 2012 and the muscle stays. The mental benefits come out and I get younger while my peers look older. Sports and fitness are unironically better than the arts, and I say this as someone who was a big orchestral guy growing up.